How you do, everybody? I'm your host for the Socially Inept, and today, if I hurt your itty bitty feelings, then it's just too bad. I really don't care if your itty bitty feelings are hurt, because emotions change from moment to moment, and when you get new information about situations, your emotions will change. So, let's talk today a little bit about feminism and how one of the cries that they have is her body, her choice. Okay, let's think about that for a minute. A woman claims, or feminism claims, not a woman. I know quite a few women that are against abortion. In fact, quite a few. These women actually believe that from the moment of conception that it's a human life. And I tend to agree with that. And this is one of the main reasons why I refuse to date, and probably the number one reason, because to me a human life is more valuable than any amount of money. You can have all the wealth in the world, but it doesn't make you care about somebody. In fact, it tends to have the opposite effect. The more you have, the more you don't care. Anyway, let's get back to the subject of her body, her choice. Okay, so a woman gets pregnant. She's out partying one night on a Saturday night, and she's a little drunk, and she decides that she wants to have sex with some random guy that she met, and they have unprotected sex, and the guy dips and leaves, and she never even asked his name, don't know nothing about him, so there's no way that she can trace him or find him. And or a woman gets pregnant with her husband, and she decides that she's pissed off at him for some reason, and so she's going to end the pregnancy because she knows that he wants kids. He wants youngins to raise and to be able to carry on his name and all that. But she gets pissed off at him over some stupid little argument they might have had, and so she goes and has an abortion. Okay? Since it's her body that's being aborted, why does she walk out alive? Why does the woman walk out alive after the abortion is completed if it is her body that is being aborted? If it is her body that is being aborted, then she should be dead upon completion of the abortion, which is really suicide. And you could say murder, but you're murdering yourself if you commit suicide, so you're still a murderer. But my point is that if she goes to an abortion clinic and has an abortion and she walks out alive, then she did not abort her body. She aborted something else, something entirely different. She aborted the fetus, which is an unborn child, a child that has potential to grow and learn and achieve things. And in modern day society, there is no way, as long as this law is in effect, that I will not even date a woman. I'm not even going to have that temptation, okay? I'm going to avoid all manner of temptation that may have to do with doing a child, having a child. That means no dates, no movies out, no nothing, not even a cup of coffee. As long as a woman has the right to murder my child anytime she feels like it up to the point of conception. And now there's a part of feminist agenda saying that a woman should be able to end the child's life after it's born. Sorry, but I don't want to be with some stupid woman that has the right to murder my child whenever she feels like it. Now you can, YouTube, you can give me a strike or whatever if you want to. I really don't care. This is just the way I feel about it as a man, and this is my personal choice. This is the way that I see it. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. You can believe whatever you want to as an individual person. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what it is that you should and shouldn't believe. I'm only telling you what it is that I believe, and then the way that it affects me as a man. I don't know how long I could go on with life knowing that a woman murdered one of my children. I would go insane. I would go insane, and I would probably be in jail because I wouldn't be able to just let that stand. I mean, I don't know what I would do. I think I've been in maybe 2 fights in my whole life, and I'm 50 years old. And that was way back in school. You know, when I was in school, kids pick on each other and everything, and tempers flare, and then you start trading fists. You know, I mean, that's just the way it is with kids. You know, they don't know any better until you teach them better. But yeah, there's no way I'll be involved in a relationship with a law that stands like that, where a woman can just end my child's life. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. I'm not even going to look at you in a grocery store. I'm not going to approach you in church. I'm not going to approach you at the library or anywhere. So until you ladies wake up, smell the coffee, and you understand that these children that you're bearing also belong to the man, and that he needs to have a say-so in what goes on, then no dates for you. Y'all have a good day now.